right off the bat, you notice that Pegula is going to definitely attack the serve.
While serving.
So you think about the time spent on court, you know, obviously, is this going to have be a factor, really, during this match? Of their match when, unfortunately, the rain had to postpone the match. And we're going to see probably a lot of attacks to the forehand of...
Swiatek does get the hold. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that dynamic, a little chess match between the two. Two titles. Champion of Montreal. That being a WTA 1000 title, the second of her career, matching her.
Very emotional, talking about the experience and knowing that it was very overwhelming for her, and the support that she received from the Korean fans.
She had been before, but her mom hadn't been in some time. Her mom moved. You know.
Not on that trip, but it was huge for her to bring that trophy back.
And in the midst of that, too, Pegula went on to win that, her fourth career title, with dropping just one set. And that's the only set she's...
Just to put things in perspective, in that match, they were combined 31 break points. That's telling about the quality of their returner serves. Impeccable. That's textbook tennis right now. And the one thing that Swiatek's been doing better and better oh, that's amazing.
Swiatek does one better, just drops a single point in her second service game. And Swiatek trying to put the pressure on Pegula.
Hopefully that's why I'm a commentator, as both of you are.
As these two go toe to toe, and I think maybe the first question for the thought is, we know this has been a tough week.
And Sophie, you are talking about
big ball striking, really getting some pace on it as Swiatek not always thought of being overpowering, but
both going to have to do pretty much the same thing, especially on the returner serve, I think. If possible, obviously, because I think Iga was saying that earlier.
Even though she's got a good solid serve, it's pretty returnable usually.
Yep. The motivation was ridiculous. Bit of a miss hit here, but Pegula just not judging this well enough. Caught that a bit too high.
Has been quite effective as well.
Yeah, that's the way she's got to play, and really she's got to move in. And she can.
Yeah.
No, but she's so smooth when she does it. It doesn't look like she's attacking it.
That'll trickle wide, and Swiatek in good stead. after the opening 18 minutes.
Down the line winner. It was ridiculous.
Might have been maybe Sabalenka. She beat Sabalenka.
I think it was
correct?
Sabalenka.
Yeah.
I think you're right. But
you
like,
talked
what?
about that Jessie played a perfect match against Coco.
Oh, yeah.
She was on fire there.
Yeah, poor Coco couldn't really find any answers.
Chrissy, somewhere.
Just anybody, and you know that wears on you.
And she has to work.
One thing against the relentless
consistency. I mean, that takes its toll on you.
It's 21 breaks this tournament. 22 would put her in tremendous stead. Too troubling, too tough. Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Shoulder of the player on the north side. Yeah, she's definitely a little flat comparing to what she's been doing. And I mean, no wonder. I mean, that's a lot of tennis played.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's been 12 months.
The season is so, the off season is so short.
Ladies, what's remarkable about Iga Swiatek, and you have a long laundry list, but as she's trying to accomplish the 6-1 opening set, I thought you might find this interesting, Chrissy.
Naturally. Yeah.
Well, you were a little bit like that. Let's point it out.
No, I was, but that's the you know, that's the way you're wired. Everybody's wired differently. We had some great athletes in those days.
And brevity, the name of the game for Iga Swiatek. 26 minutes to take 6 of the opening 7 games. And #1 looming large for Iga Swiatek if she continues in this vein. 1 set from the title in Cancun.
6 games, 1.
4 matches this year, and Jess said, "Isn't that cute?" Because I played 134.
30-something, yeah, no, I remember that.
All right, well, let's see if there's a difference here. Pegula, maybe strategy, and she's trying to move a little bit in place, just trying to get the body moving a little bit more. But
handing out the doubles trophy earlier today and joining us here in the booth. As it continues to wear on and Swiatek continues to kind of wear down Pegula, the other aspect, Chrissy, I mean, we could roll out superlatives all day, but both perfect in finals this year as well, with a 1-set lead.
Oh, just 2 unforced errors from Jessie, and you know that could be, you know, you and I both, Sophie, have played a full year, and we know how it feels at the end of the year. When
the only difference is that your level and my level were different, but I'm sure I felt it too. But I didn't play as many matches as you did. But thank you for including me in that. But it is grueling, no doubt. Well, finally she's getting some kind of joy in the long rally. Baseline right now, she's going to be able to win this match.
Pink Floyd named an album after you.
You know, somebody asked me, said, well, what do you think about Chris? I said, I played Chris once, and I can tell you one thing. She always put the ball in the worst place for you to hit it, period. That's it.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
I guess
that's true.
But again, I mean, that was 8-9 shots. It's like, can Jessie... But so far, it's been pretty consistent.
Things continue to get arduous and more difficult for Jess. Remember, she held in her opening service game, dropping just a single point, but it's been under pressure. And there's the blow from Swiatek. She makes it 6 straight games as she begins the second set as she ended the first. She was the hunted for so long.
Yeah. It does take the pressure off, no doubt.
But it seems she's hungry to be the hunted again. Yeah. Speaking of the globe and what's going to transpire at the Blues this season, you're going to
I don't think she's going to win on grass yet or on clay yet, but she's too good.
Let me just clarify, when I say third, she's won 4 majors already, has Iga. But
doubles that she's playing, that is so tough to play both events. You know, she's going to turn 30 and next year, so
I think she's talked about that they're not going to play as many.
Yeah.
Coco shouldn't be playing that many either.
I agree.
well, they do have the goal of the Olympics, so they'll do enough, obviously, to be able to do that.
Oh.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
And Swiatek does indeed make it 8 straight.
You know, in the locker room it was different than on the court. I mean, she would offer me a bagel, like if we had to play each other before the match, or you know,
not on the scoreboard. You mean a real one?
Jokingly.
No, I mean, we really did like each other away from tennis. It was just on the court that it was heated up.
Well, then I won't tell you what her answer was. But turbulent times and leaning on each other so much.
It's amazing. At the same time, we're experiencing all of these things. But I think we always saw the human being behind the tennis racket. You know, we always did.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You look fabulous.
Good.
So.
There, how I feel good, and yeah. I mean, so far so good. Knock on wood. I go every four times a year to get checked up, but.
This has gone from bad.
I mean, it's been challenging for all these ladies.
Grueling.
Now she's just getting mean. She's the mean girl of tennis right now. Iga Swiatek.
She is.
Hey, 8 straight games, 9 of the first 10. Serving 3-love second set. Sophie, at the start of our broadcast, you alluded to the fact that. And in the midst of a 10-match win streak, 10 seems to be perfect for Swiatek. That's 10 straight points, 10 straight games.
16% ahead of that baseline. It's still pretty aggressive.
Straight games. 9 for Swiatek and 10 of the first 11. Yeah, what you say, Sophie, makes a lot of sense. The only problem for Pegula is when the needle's on empty and the tank. It's hard to implement any strategy, isn't it?
Well, that's true. The back of the court.
She's greedy. And she wants this to be done. Boom. How's that? And it sets up another break point as she seeks 5-love in this set.
There you have it. First slice backhand from Pegula because she couldn't get there really.
Swiatek, ruthless. 10 straight games and oh so close.
That's a little bit encouraging. That's the only.
Just sensational in the at times elusive sunshine in Cancun. Iga Swiatek proves perfect and unstoppable. And a complete dismantling of another top 10 opponent. This time world number 5, just Pegula. She gets one of the most prestigious titles in tennis. Iga Swiatek, champion of the WTA Finals, and this one leads her back to one, number 1. Congratulations from her camp after an absolutely fantastic performance to thump Pegula. Swiatek in mere minutes will return to number 1 for a 76th week. More importantly, she is champion of these season-ending finals.
Wow. I mean, it meant so much to her. Look at her celebrating right here. And not only the win, but regaining that number 1 status player on the Hologic WTA Tour.
I'm going to have you hold that trophy up, if you will. And ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the GNP Seguros WTA Finals Cancun champion, Iga Swiatek.
It is far from an uncommon sight, particularly the last 2 years. And she's feeling 22. Iga Swiatek. Friendship bracelets intact. And another trophy to her credit. And this is a big one. The Billie Jean King Trophy. Signifying her triumph. Unbeaten, unbowed, unstoppable at the WTA Finals Cancun.